guys, it is Cara the Bubble Lush. It is cycle day 6. Yes, 6. It's Wednesday night, and I am really tired. What I wanted to do is just come on here and recap my ridiculousness last night. I do not. There are a lot of things about infertility that I do not like. I do not like. Obviously, I hate that the likelihood that Chris and I are going to have that moment where I'm like, you know, I feel a little weird. And come to think of it, my period is a couple days late. I think that we should take a pregnancy test. We're probably not going to have that moment of like a surprise pregnancy, and that kind of sucks. I think a lot of couples get that like kind of organic moment where you're not prepared for it and you're not like trying, and just kind of comes out of the blue, and it's such a welcome surprise. I think that would be amazing, and I hope that there is a future baby, and it's the story of like how we find out about it. But more than likely, we're probably going to have to try to conceive all of our children. And so that's one thing I hate about infertility, is that it takes away that special, surprise moment. And I hate that we have to spend so much money to conceive our child, and that it has to be such an emotional up and down process. And I hate that there are days where I just feel so guilty and I feel dysfunctional, and sometimes those thoughts are just fleeting, and they usually don't stick around very long. But it's kind of like when you go to an appointment and you've taken all the medicine and there's no follicle, you just feel like, seriously? Seriously? It's bad enough that I can't do it on my own, but I take medicine and I'm still not functioning properly. It's easy to get frustrated with your body, and I like my body. It's just this one area, that makes me so female, that when I really think about just how much it sucks that it doesn't function properly and how many aspects of my life it affects, I just think how much infertility just sucks. It just sucks. And when you're on those infertility medicines and they make you so unlike yourself, or such, they're honestly, everyone has times where they're just like crazy woman and a little hormonal, but when you just can't reason with yourself, and you can't quiet that anger, and I know it is the fertility medicine. I'm not trying to not take responsibility for it. That's why I put myself in a timeout, because I was just irate. I was doing a fairly decent job of keeping it in, but I couldn't calm down. I couldn't just release it, and usually I can do that. And I hate that about infertility medicine, that it just makes you kind of a mess. It sucks. But I think one of the things that I hate most about infertility is the way it causes, especially once they find out about our struggles to conceive, the way it causes other people to react to us and interact with us, especially in regards to their pregnancies. Just for instance, Chris's younger sister, Jess, awesome. She has Kylie, who is a year older than Hannah, and I'm so disappointed with myself. I'm gonna cry just thinking about it, because I'm so upset about it to this day. Oh, don't cry, stop it. I hate that the day I found out she was pregnant, the day Chris and I found out we were going to be an aunt and uncle, which is awesome, I hate that I found out I was infertile on that same day. I hate that those two things are linked together, and that was the day that like I found out it was going to be really hard for me to be a mother, and it was the same day I found out she was going to be a mother. And I find any woman that would handle that gracefully. It was really hard. It's hard not to be jealous, and it just ended up that like every time she would have like some awesome news to share, I happened to be having like either a setback, or I would have had an ultrasound and found out that I didn't respond to the Clomid again. And so it was just, I was never able to be happy for her, you know, because I was always so scared about my own journey. It sucks. And it sucks now that like, kind of at any moment, you could get that call that they're pregnant again. And, you know, obviously she knows what Chris and I went through to conceive Hannah, and she knows how hard that was for us, and she knows about the timing of everything. And I hate having to be the one in the family that's treated with kid gloves. You know what I mean? Like, I hate that I need that, because honestly I do. I do. I don't want to find out that she's pregnant on the day I find out I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know how to make it easier for her. I don't know. It's like it's like I need to have a sign on my door that says, you know, like, vacancy, no vacancy. Like, okay to tell me you're pregnant, wait a day or two. I hate that infertility affects us like that. It doesn't affect Chris so much because he's kind of able to rationalize it and be logical about it and kind of compartmentalize the two. And but at the same time, I'm all hopped up on fertility medicine. So that just sucks. It was really nice while I was pregnant with Hannah and the first year, like when we weren't trying to conceive. It was so neat to like see the girls interacting with each other and kind of comparing, like, a year ago Kylie was at the same age that Hannah is now, and being able to pass down clothing and stuff. And now, like, I don't know what their plans are for a second baby, and obviously we're trying to conceive, and so I kind of anticipate that possibly that could become another issue during this trying to conceive journey. And I just wish it wasn't, but it is. And again, like, it doesn't have anything to do with me being happy for them. It doesn't have anything to do with her pregnancy at all. It has everything to do with fears about what's going to happen in my life. Does that make sense? You know, while I was trying to conceive Hannah, I tried to be very upbeat about it. And the thing is, I always knew I was going to be a mom. I just didn't know how it was going to happen. So while we were doing infertility treatments, I was also looking into adoption, international and domestic. I was looking into foster and adoption through foster care and anything. I just wanted to be a mom. But anyway, I'm rambling now. What is something that you hate about infertility? It's okay. I think it's okay to be negative every once in a while and to realize that this sucks. It would be so much easier if we were all just very fertile and we could have babies whenever we wanted to. As soon as you decided we are ready for another baby, boom, you could get pregnant that cycle. Like, that would be awesome. But obviously that's not realistic for everybody, and I definitely consider my life better for having gone through infertility. I really do. I think that I appreciated my pregnancy experience a lot more because it was so hard to get there. I definitely think that I cherish every moment I can with Hannah because she is just such a miracle in my life. But while you're going through infertility, sometimes it's really hard to be grateful for the experience. Hindsight is always 20/20, and looking back on Hannah's journey, I love it for what it was, and I can appreciate it for what it was, and I can see how it improved my life and it improved my relationship, and I am a better person for it. But now going through it again, I'm just have to tell myself, like, in 2 years I'm going to look back on this video and I'm going to be like, you know, you have no idea how amazing your life is right now and how worth it is. And if you would just give it up, you know, and let it happen the way it's meant to happen, it's going to be awesome. So I guess I just need to remind myself of that. And it's easier when I look back on trying to conceive Hannah videos and I can see like the pain that I was going through. And now I know, like, it's awesome and it's so worth it. And, you know, you are going to be a more appreciative and a more loving person because of this. You're going to have more empathy. You're going to have greater friendships because of this journey, and, you know, love every minute of it because it's making you into the person you are now. So I just need to remember to tell myself that now, and that even if I go in next week and there is nothing there, eventually it's going to work, and I will be a better person for it, and our family will be enriched because of it, and I just have to believe that. So anyway, what do you hate about infertility? I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. And I realized at that moment, like, I need to go to bed. Like, I don't care that it's like 7:45. I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm putting myself in a timeout because if I don't, I'm going to rip someone's head off.